What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tits here, and today we're going to talk about the new Update 9 secondary weapon, the Spectra. It's basically a mini flux rifle, a little pocket size flux rifle. There you see it on my hip right there. Let me see if it'll switch to it for me. There we go, kinda, I'm holding it. So, really all I want to say about this weapon, it's just not that great, so I'm not going to go into huge detail with this weapon. I'll show some gameplay afterwards here, and I'm going to show the builds, but basically this weapon, it's got the 3.3 rate, 80 damage. It's got the same damage as what the Flux used to have when the Flux was originally nerfed from its 100 or 120 base when it came out, whatever it was. And 80 damage it's just not enough for the ammo consumption it takes. It's just not enough at all. It does average damage, I guess you could say, but I mean, there's just way better secondaries like Boltos, Despair, Kunai, Twin Vipers. I mean, it does triple damage against Light Infested. So if you're doing Light Infested or you're just doing lower level enemies, yeah, you're gonna be alright, but on anything really tougher, non-infested, starting to get into higher level enemies, the ammo conservation is just terrible with this weapon. It just doesn't do the damage, and it eats through the ammo way too quick for the amount of time, it actually takes to kill an enemy. So if you are looking to get this new pistol or secondary, this mini flux rifle from the dojo, and you're short on resources, I would definitely wait and just get the flux rifle instead. It is also kind of hard on ammo, but is a powerhouse of DPS. Statistically, one of the highest DPS weapons in the game. Very, very high damage. So I would get that over the Spectra. Get the Spectra when you have the resources and you're just trying to use it for some mastery rank. Actually, I'll show you the stats here real quick. Alright, let's talk about builds real quick. Just a Catalyst level 30, typical build. Gonna want to put Barrel Diffusion in, just one from the top at 100%. And a Hornet Strike, 2 from the top. This would be, this is kind of like, this would be Grenier. I got this set up for Grenier right now. Deep Freeze all the way up, No Return all the way up. Expel Grenier, that's the new Bane mod. You get him in the voids, and you can get him outside of the voids too, but you get him like much easier in the voids. I get them all the time. I get so many of them. There's only a couple more I need. You get all 3 factions for all 3 types of weapons: primary, secondary, and melee. And then electric all the way up, and then we had a couple points left. If you can't afford to, if your Hornet Strike isn't all the way up yet, then just throw in a trick mag. Now, like I said, this weapon is not gonna fare. Like, if you take this into a tier 3, you will be out of ammo in no time. So if you actually want to try to use this ammo, like, for a decent amount of time, you're gonna need an ammo mod. Otherwise, if you use it like it's meant to be, for fun, and just pull it out here and there, just go for straight damage and don't even waste, points on a trick mag. And, just use it. Use it for infested. Use it for lower level enemies. If you're on Corpus, use it for the crewmen. If you're on Grenier, don't use it for heavy gunners. Obviously, use it for things that's going to kill quicker, because it will run out of ammo really quick, which I will show you. If you want to switch this build up to infested, just change Convulsion to Heated Charge. That's all you got to do there. Very simple. Heated Charge. And if you want to switch it up to Corpus, switch out Expel Grenier with a... Some people would want to use Ice Storm. Now, not for this weapon. Not for this weapon. For some weapons, with, depending on how much ammo they have, Ice Storm can be alright in place of Deep Freeze or with Deep Freeze, like if you're going for a Corpus build, but for Corpus we want to go with a fully ranked Expel Corpus. What you're looking at right now, I don't have one fully ranked because I haven't been using it for Corpus. But put an Expel Corpus in there where Expel Grineer is fully ranked. You have to understand you're also going to be getting this 30% damage buff to Corpus. That is a full-on damage buff. So just all your damage. It's like basically it's a 30% damage buff like your base. So all your mods end up doing more damage. So it's going to be much better to put this in than the new, what's it called, dual stat mod Ice Storm, which is 40% freeze, and the magazine capacity isn't needed at all for the Spectra. Would not benefit it nearly enough. So this here would be like the perfect build for Corpus, except put in Expel Corpus. For Grineer, you're looking at it with Grineer. For Infested, change Convulsion to Heated Charge. And if you can do Hornet Strike up all the way, do that instead of the Trick Mag. It's super simple. Let's jump into some short gameplay, and I'll just show you how quick you can use the ammo up. Alright guys, here's some Infested gameplay on IO Nightmare. Throughout this gameplay, I think the first two clips here, they're like level 43. Watch the light infested, how quick they die. I'm doing 3 times damage to them, and even the one, and then I'm doing double damage also to the ones that are ultied from Nova. And then the ancients, you know, I'm not doing any I'm not doing the serrated blade damage to the ancients. No 3 times damage to them. Keep a lookout at the ammo. Just watch the ammo I go through. Now the clip coming up right now, I think they're level 34, so I got a little bit of higher level. Even 43, you know, that's not even high level. And just watch how, you've seen how bad it burned through ammo. And you can see here also. This weapon also staggers, which can kind of make it hard sometimes. It rags dolls just like the Flux Rifle, which makes an ancients and stuff get all glitched out a lot of the times. Also, fire damage on this weapon will make enemies panic and go all wonky sometimes, just to let you know. Not that you shouldn't use it, but I'm just letting you know. But even on a light infested at level 30, you see how quick, you know, they're dying, but still, if you keep track of that ammo, you just burn through it. Throw a couple ancients in there, and you're done in like under a minute with ammo. This is just not a great weapon to use. Just pull it out for fun. It's not going to be something you really use consistently. Please comment, like, subscribe. Catch you guys later. Peace.